Hello, everybody. I'm live. How is everybody doing today? Today, we are coloring out of Maui Mermaids, Volume 2, Artist Edition by Hannah Lynn. Now, this is the Artist Edition. This is what the cover looks like. Hold on. So if anybody wants to know what the cover looks like, I'm going to get the cover now. So this is what the cover looks like. I hope everybody's happy and doing well today. Yes, I know Michelle just went live, and I just told her I would be setting up, so I hope everybody's well. This is what the cover looks like. So, hi, Michelle. How are you, Michelle? So we're coming out of this book. This is the Spiral Bound. This is the Artist Edition. You can purchase it on Hannah Lynn's website, this book, if you want the Artist Edition. So I have left a link down below where you can purchase it. I do not make a commission off of it. Yesterday, what happened yesterday was I was installing some software for my mother, the Rosetta Stone, which happens to be in this drawer in my desk, the second drawer. So as I'm going through it, I noticed that I have a whole bunch of papers and stuff in it. So while I'm going through it, today I decided to finish going through it. I found this little gizmo. This is a very old gizmo. This is a digital camera. I don't know if it can be used as a video camera until I charge it up. So this is a very old one. It's a Canon. So I know it's old. So I don't know what the zoom is in this. And I wouldn't even know how to figure out what it can do. It probably can do videos. I see something for videos here, like a thing here where it says record and then a button. So it might be able to be a video camera, but I don't know if it works or not until I charge it up. But then I find out that it has in here, in the little pocket here, I have a little charge thingy for it. So that's good that I kept the charging thing in there. So I just have to find the charge thing for it. And then I also found this antique. Now these are empty. No labels on them, no nothing. We all know what these are. If you were raised from the 70s to the 2000s, you're probably like me, old and beta. Oh my God. Yes, this is a floppy disk, children. For those children who were born before 1990, this is what we call floppy disk. Yes, these were what we stored our data on before we stored them on disk. Yeah. And Michelle's excluded from the giveaway. Oh, and I'm using my Sketchbox to transport my diamond papers because I did film another part of it. So these are my 5 new paints and pens. This one is brand spanking new. It came in yesterday. This comes from Jim's Handmade Shop. Now, Jim is a hand maker. He made one of the pen. I think he did 2 other pens for me that I ordered from him. This is my 3rd Jim's Handmade. It's 4 bumps. It's red, white, and blue. Yeah, I was in the middle of a patriotic theme. Now, these 2 come from Stephanie Sebastian of Patriotic Beauty. This is Broken Apple, and this one is Cloudy Day. Again, another one from her. I guess I have a thing for Stephanie Sebastian's pens. This is a pen by Maggie. This one I got. It's very unique, and it was so different. This one is from Twin Artsy Studio on Etsy. Yes, this one comes from Etsy. Twin Artsy Studio is the name of the brand. Yes, Nick, this is a fancy, smancy diamond pen painting. I have a thing now for pens, for diamond pens, Nick. I'm collecting them now. Oh, Nick is like, oh, he goes, you and Tina. So there will be a giveaway, but you can't enter if your name is Michelle. Yeah, I do happen to have a pen fetish, Nick and Tina and Michelle. Like, look at this. I have a pen fetish. This, and this. And these are only the recent ones. Oh, she hasn't seen them all. I have a pen fetish. And I can blame all of you people for introducing me to the Facebook groups. See, look, more diamond pen paintings. See, Nick and Tina, I have a diamond pen obsession. Drill Pen Frenzy, Yo-Yo Craft, Diamond Art Club, Enabler's Outpost, Jim's Handmade, Diamond Pen Pal. This one I only got because of Miss Ann. This is a pick-me-up pen. This is also one of my first pens from Drill Pen Frenzy. So as you can see, I have a drill pen obsession. This one, see, I have drill pen mania right now. Yeah, I know. Don't start with me, Michelle. I spent quite a lot of money on the pens last one. Which one? The black one. This one? This one, right, Nick? Funny that you should ask me about this one because A, I didn't order it. It came as a mystery gift. I think who does this one? Yo-Yo Craft does this one. You can purchase this on Etsy, or I think they sell some of these on Amazon. They started selling these kind of pens on Amazon. So you're wondering about that. This one is Diamond Art Club. This one was Amazon. This one, the pretty nail one with the glitter. I'm a shopaholic is what I am. I replace one addiction with another addiction, it seems like. Is what I am. I'm a shopaholic, really is what I am. I'm a diamond penaholic is what I am. And I still have a few more pens coming. All I need is one that looks like Christmas. I have two coming from James Cleavage, who is a who's Black Wolf Works. The black one I got, I didn't order it. It came as a mystery one. So there is a giveaway too, guys. Someone can win 2 books. Yeah, look, giveaway. I know, right? The spirals are nice to have. So, you know, and then I took all the paper that was in the drawer here. Guys, I literally did that and put it into the filing folder. Like I have this old filing folder. And so when I was going through it the first time, well, here's the thing about this one. Sometimes she'll do what's called a complicated image like this, and then she'll have it simplified. So some people would like the simplified, and some people like the line art done. So what color should we do here? Brown, blonde, purple, pink, blue. I think purple would be nice. Azalea purple. I like my purple mermaids. This is Azalea purple. And yes, I have a blotter page behind it, so don't worry. I watched it. I must say I'm kind of not impressed. Did you see Payback? And now Roman is a heel. Nick, it kind of makes sense that Roman is a heel because the fans boo him anyway. But we're not talking about wrestling, guys. If you're wondering what me and Nick are talking about, we're talking about wrestling. Sometimes Nick will ask a wrestling-related question. Oh, did you see what next month's Color in Heaven is? It's Halloween next month. I would think the matches would be better, but I think what they're doing is they're setting up a feud between Bayley and Sasha. And they can't have them being on good terms. I think they want to set it up now so that when the fans come back in, they're kind of invested in the story. Sorry, guys. I want to do this flower. This is Vivid Red. That was strange when that collapsed. I don't like when the ring collapses because it means that it wasn't set up right. Well, they're doing something crazy and they want to add shock value. I don't need that much shock value in my life. I have enough shock value. 87 as Leia Purple. I don't like when the ring collapses. I really don't because I don't think it's a safe thing that happens. And over the years, people have said things to me that just shock me. The thing is that's good about my mother doing work in the house, it's actually forcing me to clean up a lot of things. Get rid of things I don't need, things that aren't bringing me joy anymore. On one hand, I understand why they have to do it. And on another hand, I'm like, it feels weird to me. Like, I'd rather have the people in the audience like they do in NXT. But people will be back eventually. Like everything else, everything will come back slowly. You have to remember, this is about, because of the pandemic, it's about the density of the group. No, do not die on me. Well, people are booing him anyway, Danielle. So if you're going to boo somebody, might as well make them a heel. Then they have a reason to boo him. With Leslie now being a free agent, you know that. Vince is petrified that Brock will go to AEW because they can probably offer him a lot more money. So I need somebody to bring it back in. No problem, Keely. Go do what you need to do. I'm not going to keep anybody here. I'm not going to feel bad because you know what? You can always come back to this stream when it's up and uploaded if you missed something. This is also supposed to be so, you know, we all do the things that we need to do. Today I did the diamond painting video. I had to film it from a different angle in my house for whatever reason. I can't seem to now sit with the way I was sitting before. I can't sit and film. I now have to film on an opposite end, like on a different side of the thing. I don't know why, but my tripod is not liking that angle anymore. So it likes certain angles, but it doesn't like other angles. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the floppy disk. Nobody uses them. I think that's funny that I found the digital camera in there. I don't know how good the video capabilities are until I charge that up, Michelle, and then I can see what it looks like. I don't know. Different things, different people, you know. One thing that did surprise me was how much paper was in there. I'm like, all these things, like old bills, records, things that I'm like looking at, like old software programs. You know, I was shredding after I had done my diamond painting video. I only got to do one because, of course, you know, the camera doesn't like to stay on too long. And then setting up takes so long to do. You know this, guys. I still haven't even uploaded the video yet to my computer. If anybody that does videos, you guys know that it takes a lot of time to do it. And after the stream, I'm going to go right around the corner to get myself a salad, have them make me a salad. I like the guy around the corner. He makes like really good salads. I wasn't expecting to come on a little bit earlier, but I figured, you know. Green, spectrum green. Yes, I see where I missed the hair. As layer purple. I know she would love to doing the Hannah Lynn. I know Hannah Lynn was one of Jen's favorites. I miss Jen. Jen is always such a vibrant character. Red. Oh, you know what? I want pinks. I want my pinks. Powder pink. This is a touch and cool. Caribe Cocoa. Yeah, Caribe Cocoa. This will come in handy later. Orange. This is a Copic YR68. Ooh, that's hard because there's so many different ones. Right now, I would hit to say my Demeter Victoria books are my favorite, but sometimes I love the color Johanna Basford with pencil. So it kind of, then there's Clara Makova books, you know. I would say for me, it's all mood. What is that thing where I have all the Cali books? But the Cali has to have grace. They have the grace. Yes, I don't have many grays in the thing, so what's this? Cool gray 2. This is cool gray 2, and this is a Cali. Don't look at me like that, Marvin. Trying to find a piece of paper where I can put the marker on and not feel totally bad. Too dark. Way too dark. That'll work. Dark, but it's still light enough that it won't be a thing. Touching cool. 66. Baby blue. Then her hair. Is that the water? Oh, that's the water. That's not her hair. Don't worry, guys. I have my Copic marker chart here. Should I run out of my budget? Should my budget-friendly markers run out on me? I want more Copics. I just am like, at this point, I'm like thinking to myself, maybe not. Right now, maybe when after I get back from work and maybe after the floors are done and everything, we'll get more Copics, or maybe we won't. No, finances will be changing actually after the end of this year. Once I gotta start saving now, there's new things. I want to pay down more of my credit card debt, so that way I could possibly rent a place of my own. And if my well, we made it a part of her water. Did anybody see Corbin's? Or Danielle, are you Corbin? As long as you behave yourself, you're welcome here. But please don't do what you did in Tanya and Mary's. I asked you to not do what you did in Tanya and Mary's stream over here. I will not tolerate that behavior here, okay? So I'm just warning you now. I don't want the same temperature of the room. Are we good? Do we understand each other? I know, but I have a lot of friends in the community. I know you haven't. As long as you don't do anything wrong in here, you're welcome. But please, I have tolerance levels and I'm friends with a lot of people and I hear things. So things get said. I just want you to be. I know, but Tanya and Mary are good friends. And I heard about it, so I wasn't very happy. I'm just warning you. There are rules. As long as you behave yourself and don't do anything crazy. I don't think we should have a problem. I'm a pretty nice person. But I'm also a very loyal person. I haven't heard your side. And that's why I'm allowing you in here, because I haven't heard your side of the story. But I wasn't there in the chat, so I can't comment on things I don't know about, but I did hear it. So please don't do anything that, but there are going to be ground rules, guys. Okay, but there are ground rules, guys. We cannot be bullying people. We don't threaten people. We don't use racist, homophobic, gender stuff. Will not be allowed here. We do not allow racism, homophobia here. We will not allow threats and bullying here. I am just laying down some ground rules, guys, and this goes for everybody. You know, I try to create a space where it's fun for me. But when it stops being fun, and I don't want, because nobody is above anybody else. I don't want everybody to think that I'm just picking on Danielle, and I'm not just picking on Danielle. Okay, this is meant for everybody. Nobody is above anybody else. You know, the rules have to be applied for everybody. And I want everybody to be aware there are things, you know, I can only control what goes on in my stream. I can't control what goes on other people's streams. But things filter back into the community. People forget that we're all friends. So word gets back to me somehow, some way. You know, I've had to block people who've done very mean things to me. People don't think you hear about what other people do in other streams, but we do because we're a community and we basically all know each other. So we basically know that things are happening in other places. This is Salmon Red. I want people to respect one another. And, you know, Corbin, you're still invited here. You're still welcome here, Danielle. I just want everybody to not bring in things that have happened in other streams here. I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding because half the times, you know, I had things happen where things got twisted, things got hurt. There was something that happened many years ago when I was in the book blogging community. And because of that, I was never able to get my book blog back where it was. And then I went into this, and then, you know, this kind of gave me that refresh. So I kind of understand when things get twisted and sides get taken and nothing is ever the same after that. You don't recover the same. You know, my book blog never recovered after that. There is a scandal with me in the book blog community. So I won't get into it here, but let's just say things got really twisted and not in a good way. You know, my reputation was mud after that, and I could never recover from that. So I understand when things get twisted and things get distorted. Peach. Oh no, don't tell me this is dying. You know, and I understand what it's like to be the victim when things get distorted and things don't get told in the correct way, Danielle. I've been a victim of it once or twice in my life, and you know, I never recovered when things got distorted after that fight with another book blogger. And needless to say, in the book blogging community, I'm not well liked. Because of that one person, I got into a pissing match. It actually was two people. Started off as one person, and then the other, her friend joined in. But I don't want to drag up ancient history because that happened many years ago. But I was never the same after that had happened. And, you know, I've had many bad things happen to me in my life. See, this is dead. Peach is dead. So when people hurt you, it changes the dynamic of who you are as a person. Not always in a good way either. RV55 Hollycock. Why do you not get? Why do you run out of ink? Hold on. We are doing ink refill. No. Hold on. Ink ran out. Sorry, guys. I just had to take my refill. I have to find the refill and then refill. I'm going to be out of this too, so I'm going to probably put in an order soon for refills. Now that goes. No, Corbin, and I understand what it's like to be picked on for no reason. Things get distorted and things don't get told the correct way. You know, people have their sides, people have their own issues. Sometimes the Copic needs to shake. Shake that Copic. Don't know why this is not working even though I refilled it. Three drops on the nib, but that's okay. We got what we needed done. Purple pink gray. Purple gray. Even this is drying out. That tells you how much I do marker work. Coral red. Coral red. You know what we're doing with the coral red already. Oh, did you? Do you like it? What do you think of it? See, different people have different impressions of things, you know. So I'm going to add two little things to the eyes. Sorry, I was looking for my white gel pen. Is this my white Sakura Jelly Roll? This is my white Sakura Jelly Roll. Listen, if you don't have, okay, do they have pink in there? Because some people are saying, well, they didn't put pink as some of the colors in there. Because people have been saying it's not in there. I was like, no, it can't be not in there. People are making this big deal about this color not being in the book, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous. That people got all saying the pink wasn't in it. So I was like, oh, what are people arguing about now that they don't like in it? E95 Tea Orange. I learned that if you do circles, if you color in circles, you don't leave as many marks. Like, I don't mind big coloring books, but if you do that, you better have a lot of nice things. Like, a lot of people say they don't like the coloring books, but I personally love the coloring books. I think you get a lot of bang for your buck. Yeah, they're expensive, but I still haven't got my new Linda Ravenscroft book, but I know that's going to take a while to get here. So it's been 2 weeks. I'd probably be another 2 weeks before I get it. And then I'm only missing one book, which I think the only one I'm missing is number. It's either 3 or 5 I'm missing. I don't know which one I'm missing, but I know I'm missing one. Malachite. The next color in Heaven issue is going to be the Halloween one. They're going to have Yana Prosavina in it, Jen Katz in it, Sedini in it. Then they have a new artist. Blue green. I haven't tried this color. I don't know what this color is going to look like. Jen would have liked this. She had a thing for Hannah Lynn, and this also fits my Magical September. So if you color anything that's mermaid fantasy or has magical, like magical jungle, I'll take. I'll even take Enchanted World. Anything that has magic in the title, fairies. Should probably put out another Halloween, grayscale Halloween. That's what I really wanted to put out. Now, where is my blue frost? My frost blue. And I love it in the Copics. That color. Sorry, I just like the frost blue in the Copics. Frost blue. Now, most marker sets will have that. Yeah, it's a collection of artists. J-Sum is the brand they put it on, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same thing for Demeter Victoria and Pink Label. Now, some of you guys may not know this, but there's a new artist called Pink Label. Same kind of model that they do for Jade Summer and Demeter Victoria and the Evelyn Liza books. It is a pretty color. I actually got Frost Blue was one of my first Copic markers, believe it or not. What was my first 3 markers were? I remember my first 3 markers because it was smoky. These were my first 3 Copics that I ever bought. I got in the, I didn't buy them. They came in a sketch box. And, you know, once I tried the Copics, I fell in love. And Miss May goes, oh, no. I remember Miss May saying, oh, no, she's hooked. You know, I had always, like, thought they were going to be out of my budget to get. And the first 2 sets I bought were the skin tones and the basic set. So you guys know, at that point, I was just like, at that point, I knew I wanted them. Yep, I was hooked. But, you know, good quality products will hook you. Now, I know some people like the Arteza products. I'm okay with them. I got rid of my Arteza colored pencils and gave them to Michelle because they were sitting around my house. I never used them. I don't see the point of having products that I don't use in my house. You're very welcome. Now, at this point in my life, it's not about how much I have. Oh, I want this, I want this. There's still things I want, but I'm like, do I want them or do I need them? You know, and some people go, well, what's the difference between wanting and need? Wanting and needing are 2 different things. Wanting means you want them. Don't necessarily need them, but you want them because you think that they'll be nice to have. Don't get me wrong. Need is different than want because you actually need the ink to continue, like the Copic ink. Let's say I run out of this color. I need more of this color. So I can continue using my markers. Sometimes I'll do this because I'm plain lazy and don't do it. Then I forget to do it. So my whole thing is try not to forget to do these things. Done while we get the gel pens. I love gel pens. So it's the next person, but I don't use them. I try not to use them excessively. Where's my gel pens? I swear, I don't remember where anything is. Well, we're not quite done yet. We still have one more thing to do. Where is that purple? No, I don't want that purple. That's a Milky Pop. This will do. This is a Sakura Jelly Roll. That tip that Kim Short showed me. I've had these Sakura Jelly Rolls for a really long time. And they've never run out, and they're like really good quality markers. I mean, gel pens. Why did I say markers? Probably because we've been working with markers. Since I haven't used these in a while, they're a little dry, they're a little, takes a while to get them going. I've had these maybe for as long as I've been coloring. I think I've only run out of the red once. These are the gel pens that keep on ticking for a long time. Just recently that I started using these again. So, before the Color Me Jen thing, we were going to do a picture from Jason Hamilton's mermaid book. So, guys, who should we do next? Next time we stream? Sheila Wolk, because we could do a fairy, we can do an angel, or we can do another mermaid. Now, Jason Hamilton, I'm trying to find my fairy book of his. I do have a fairy, I just can't find it. It's called Fairy Fantasy. Or we could do his mermaid book. Or we do something from Chibi Girls Grayscale. There is a lot of things. What would you guys like to see me do? Fairies, mermaids, angels next? Another mermaid? Angel. Seems we're getting angels, so that means Sheila Wolk probably will be next. I just have to find the picture in the Grayscale book to do that I like. Fairy. 3 angels. 3 angels, 1 fairy. It looks like the angel is winning. Okay. We have done that. So let's do the giveaway. Every time I use one of these, I put it back in the, so I can fold it. So let's do a giveaway. I meant to do this and then the post office. We got 3 fairies, 3 angels. So I guess I'm the deciding vote. So it depends on what we find. Now, Miss Michelle is not allowed to participate because she won 3 giveaways. So I don't want people thinking that it's just rigged all the time. So also, you must live in the U.S. because it is because it's in the you must live in the U.S. You can win up to 2 books, so only 1 winner today because the post office has become much more expensive. So, Ethereal Mermaids and Fairies by Sherry Baldy. Now, this is 50 pages, 25 images, 2 copies of each image. So you get like little images like this. These are really nice little fairies, but they don't appeal to me anymore. You know, some things appeal to you at first. Dark Crystal Special. I have no desire to color the Dark Crystal. I watched it as a kid and loved it as a child, but I just don't have the time to color it the way that it should be colored. It's not one of my favorite Color in Heaven magazines either. You all know, and I know Michelle got my bonus copy, so this is the first copy. This was back when I was getting 2 copies of each thing, and that was just ridiculous. So now I'm only getting 1. Mermaid coloring book, Samantha J. Lewis. Now this is nothing like the fairy portraits one. This is very cute, but I like her fairy portrait ones better. Dark Fantasy by Jade Summer. Believe it or not, I've never colored in this book. I don't know why I've never colored in it. Probably I just don't like the images in it. Because it probably was a Jade Summer. I was like, ooh, Jade Summer, Jade Summer. Without even looking at it. So, Wizard of Oz designs. I just find that this is going to annoy me to no end. I just don't like how detailed it is, but I bet one of you guys would like it. I'm on AM special. Now this is a Japanese or Chinese, it's an Asian book. I'm sure someone would love to do the things in this. Like as I'm looking at it, I'm like, I really don't like doing buildings like this. Like I like the stuff that's in romantic country more. So, you know, I'm sure somebody would love this kind of book. Tolkien's World, a fantasy coloring book. Now, I'm sure somebody would love to have this one. I just don't like it's just not for me. But maybe one of you guys would like it. So, here's what we're going to do. There's 13 of you. The numbers will be 1 through 20. I will pick the winner using random org. Now, because there's a lot of you, 1 to 20 are the numbers. You pick a number from 1 to 20, but don't put the number in till I say go. And after I say stop, then stop. So 1 through 20 is the number. Michelle can't enter, but she can moderate. Can't you, Miss Michelle? So 1 through 20, you must live in the U.S. So when I say go, press the numbers in, please. So I can have a chip. I need to have a chip. So I guess I had to have a little chip. I'm getting hungry. why I'm getting hungry, but I am. Really? Only 4 of you. There's 14 of you. Come on. Could you guys please press the like button? More of you. That would make me happy. Good. Okay, I'm going to stop it soon. So when I press stop, no more numbers, guys. So I'm going to put in a number from 1 to 20. And the person who's closest without going over wins. And the number is 6. Robin Lyons, which 2 would you like? Just going to write your name down if I can find a pen. I have millions of writing utensils. Dark Crystal and Jade Summer are yours. Right, these 2. You guys are very welcome, Robin. You guys don't realize this, but you guys actually helped me with the putting things down, getting more things out of my house. So for me, it's a big deal for me to get things out of my house, to move things out. So high five. So Robin, thank you. I think I have your information already. So we will do more books next time. So hopefully I can get to more stuff coming along. But you know how it is, because I have so much stuff to do. I took out so much paper from that thing. It wasn't even funny. There's like a lot of you know that I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this part of the desk, because I still have the boxes of software. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is. So thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a good afternoon. And hopefully I'll see you probably Wednesday or Thursday. Bye, everybody.